Aloha from Maui, Fit Wolves. I am so happy you're here because if you're looking for long, lean muscles like a dancer, then this 10-minute full body workout is just for you. And all you need is a pair of light dumbbells. I have a pair of 3 pounds. Anywhere from 2 to 5 pounds would be perfect. We're going to begin in our second position, going into our plies and upright row. Okay, continue to draw your belly in with your pelvic tilt and keeping yourself nice and stacked with your head right over your hips. Let's continue to challenge the depth of your plie as you drive your elbows back with that extra squeeze through your core. Again, inhaling down and exhaling up. Okay, now we're going to hold it for little mini plie pulses, again, 8 to 10. And then we're going to go into our staggered static lunge with our side shoulder raises. And continue to flow with your breath. Inhale down, exhale up. And try to keep your head right over your hips. And again, engaging your glutes and your abs as you add that little extra pause at the top. And again, we're going to hold it for pulses. Gain some extra heat and fire into the legs. And then let's hold it, adding that deeper pelvic tilt. You can lengthen out your back leg into alternating chest flies. This one is not only great for your arms, your shoulders, but it's helping to strengthen your core as we keep our hips and spine stable. And we're going to inhale to open and exhale, return back to center. And now let's go ahead and bring it to our next move, going into our lat pull and tricep extension with our leg lift. And we're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And really take your time to feel each individual move. As we keep our belly in with that pelvic tilt, we're making sure our lower back does not move. Keeping everything nice and stable through our spine and our hips as we add that extra squeeze through the back of our arms and legs. And then we're just going to hold it at the top, little leg pulses. Continue to lengthen and reach your toes away from your head, and then little mini tricep pulses. Once you've did 8 to 10, just going to hold it, take a breath, and release. All right, we're going to go ahead and return back to our second position, going into our plies and 90-degree angle chest and back flies. This one feels so good because not only is it strengthening, but it's helping to stretch out those tight areas of our hips and our chest. And inhale down, exhale, squeeze it up. And then we're just going to hold it for little chest squeezes. And stay low, tuck your tailbone, glue those elbows together, and then we're going to pulse it back. And try to lead with the back of the hands. And then hold it and release. All right, so we're going to bring it to the other side for our staggered lunge. And this time we're going to go into a lunge with a shoulder press. Just making sure we get a variety of different movements in this short amount of time. And inhale down, exhale up. Really bending that back knee to give you that range of motion and that power. And then we're just going to hold it. Again, little pulses at the bottom. Continue to drive those hands back, elbows forward, tucking your tailbone. And now let's hold it here, going into our W arms. And just continue to drop your shoulders down and settle those shoulder blades into your back. Again, slow these down if you need to. Just making sure you're getting that full range of motion with your shoulders. And then on the last one, you're just going to hold it, that extra squeeze, and release. All right, now we're going to go back into that tricep extension and leg lift combo. So get onto that opposite leg, drive those elbows up, and extend and bend as you tap and lift your leg simultaneously. And all of the moves that we're doing today integrate your entire body as a whole. We're not just isolating certain body parts. This really creates a nice, efficient workout as we hold it for those pulses. Continue to engage your core, and then little pulses for those triceps again. Just continue to look at one spot for your focus. And release it. Wonderful. All right, we are going to bring it into our first position now. This one's actually a little more challenging for balance. We're going to glue our heels together with a turn out through our toes, going into our first position plie and front shoulder raises. And this one is, of course, not only working our legs and arms, but what you'll find pretty challenging is to stay stacked and to make sure that we're not leaning back as we lift our arms. We want to continue to draw our belly in with our pelvic tilt so we keep our spine in neutral. Inhale down and exhale up. Really squeeze your core here to help you balance. And then we're going to hold it for little plie pulses. Stay nice and open through your shoulders and chest. Continue to squeeze your inner thighs, glutes, and heels as you come up. And now we're going to go into some side shoulder raises again, but this time our palms are forward. And this one really helps to keep those shoulders drop down into your back and create those nice sculpted arms, shoulders, and upper back. Okay, and now into our bicep curls. And this angle creates a little more challenge with these lighter weights. And then you can always add that balance challenge with your releves, lifting up the heels. And then our second variation for our bicep curls, we're going to bring it forward. And once again, try not to lean back. And again, once you've completed your 8 to 10 on that side, we're going to go into our alternating arm reaches. So we're just in our chair pose, keeping our spine stable, and we're just finding that range of motion as we bring one arm forward and one arm back. Again, have a pause, just feeling that extra little engagement through your arms, back, and abdominals. And of course, the more you bend your knees, the more you're going to feel it into your legs. As you keep gluing those legs together, we're going to bring both arms back and just go into some nice straight arm pulses here. And then we're going to release it. And we're going to go right into our releves and chest presses. Just gluing the weights together. Inhale to lower, exhale to press. And then release. Right now, we're going to bring it into our first position, going into our lateral flexion dips. Again, just continue to glue your heels and your inner thighs together as we drive one hand up towards our chest and the other hand reaching down towards our knee. And just try to keep your belly drawn in. And then we're going to find our center. And this one is the ultimate balance challenge here, kind of putting everything together with these little arm circles. Again, try not to rock your body. And again, if you want to add on to this, let's try to add a releve into this. Again, it really helps to have a focus spot and to keep your belly drawn in and those heels glued together if you can. And make sure you're breathing, inhaling, exhaling, reaching the crown of your head and your arms to the sky. Squeeze those legs together. And then when you're ready, slowly lowering it back down. And that movement coming from your core. Let's go ahead and finish our workout with a couple stretches. Inhale to prep, exhale into our C-shaped curve roll downs. Take a deep breath in and out. And then on your next breath out, let's slowly press into our feet and restack all the way up with that newfound length and openness. And now into our next stretches, ear to shoulder, side to side, palms forward. And then chin to chest. And let's finish off nice and open. Take a deep breath in and exhale to release. You are all done. Be proud of yourself, Fit Wolves. You did this whole workout with me. May you continue to feel fit, fierce, and fabulous from morning to night. How